Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Finn's danger warning for Hope goes behind Steffy's back with Xander's claims. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that John Finnegan will grow decreasingly concerned about Thomas Forrester and the eventuality for another catastrophe. After Xander Avant updates Finn on Emma Barber's auto running off the road, he'll make it clear that he holds Thomas responsible. Xander doesn't believe Emma's ghastly outgrowth was accidental, so he'll charge Thomas of taking her as jewel of this world. Once Xander backs up his claims with some talk about the GPS substantiation, Finn will tell Steffy Forrester what he's learned. Still, Steffy will presumably act like Xander is just looking for someone to condemn. In Steffy's mind, what happened to Emma will be a woeful accident and nothing further. Steffy might indeed suggest that Xander has a vendetta since he got fired for his silence about Beth Spencer being alive. After Steffy shares her side of the story and defends Thomas, Finn still won't be suitable to shake Xander's interpretation of events. B&B spoilers say Finn will feel unsettled and motivated to do commodity. The further Finn thinks about it, the more convinced he'll be that Thomas is a trouble to Hope's safety. Finn won't be suitable to stop dwelling on the peril Hope might be in, so he'll take matters into his own hands. During the week of January 1st to 5th, Hope will find out about the allegations that Xander made in Finn's office. It seems likely it'll be Finn who shares those allegations, but he may do it behind Steffy's back. Since Steffy should remain forcefully on Team Thomas and support his redemption, Finn may realize he's on his own if he wants to advise Hope. Of course, Steffy doesn't suppose Hope and Thomas' relationship is a good idea, but she also doesn't suppose her family's a monster. Finn will be blowing effects out of proportion in Steffy's opinion, so she may push him to just drop all this. Rather, it sounds like Finn may run straight to Hope and give her some disturbing news. Hope may have to decide for herself whether she believes Xander's story and whether she thinks Thomas is just as dangerous now. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Finn will stir up some trouble for Thomas and could land on his bad side as a result. Xander's story, Finn investigates, Hope's offer response. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Tuesday, January 2nd, 2024, reveal that Xander Avant tells John Finnegan a disturbing story. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers highlights Finn will want to corroborate this story, so he'll also have a converse with Steffy Forrester Finnegan. Meanwhile, Hope Logan is caught off guard by Thomas Forrester's marriage offer. Keep reading to find out what's coming up in the CBS Cleaner pieces. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Xander Avant's killer story. B&B spoilers for Tuesday, January 2nd reveal that Finn will be stupefied and maybe a bit confused by Xander calling Thomas a killer. Finn will want Xander to explain why he thinks that Thomas is responsible for Emma Barber's death. So, Xander will tell the story. John Finnegan investigates. Finn will clearly be rattled by Xander's killer story. Finn won't defy Thomas directly, at least, not yet. First, Finn will talk to Steffy about Xander's claim. Steffy will presumably be stupefied and will want to know who told Finn that Thomas was a killer. Also, Steffy will partake the same story but with different details. Steffy's interpretation will differ from Xander's, which will only make Finn more confused. Also read, B&B spoilers Bill Spencer's dark past back to suck him. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Hope Logan's marriage offer response. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Tuesday, January 2nd reveal that Thomas will be staying for an answer to his marriage offer. It clearly seems robotic and perhaps indeed awkward considering Hope isn't disassociated from Liam Spencer yet. In addition to that, Hope can't indeed tell Thomas that she loves him. It's one thing for Thomas to be certain that he's going to end up with Hope. It's quite another to carry an engagement ring in your fund when in a casual love. B&B spoilers, Tuesday, January 2nd. The marriage offer might make Hope a bit concerned. Hope just advised Ridge Forrester that any further pressure on Thomas could lead to some bad results. Hope has also made it clear several times that she doesn't want a serious relationship. Hope can't indeed tell Thomas that she loves him. Hope will probably let Thomas down readily. Maybe she'll say not yet rather of no. In any case, once Hope learns about Xander's claim, how will that affect Thomas' unborn both tête-à-tête as well as professionally? Which plot are you looking forward to seeing the most on Tuesday, January 2nd? Partake your studies in the comment section below. Flashback to keep watching The Cleaner on CBS or Paramount to find out what happens coming. Be sure to catch up on everything passing with B&B right now. Come back frequently for the bold and the beautiful spoilers, news, and updates. Be sure to catch up on everything passing with B&B right now. Bold and beautiful Bill eventually gets post-Katie romantic interest. Unless you count the bold and beautiful pairing of Bill and Sheila, and he surely doesn't, the glutton has been going through a romantic dry spell for sheesh. Longer than any we can flash back in his checkered history. But that appears to be about to change. On Thursday, January 4th, Bill goes on a date, a real, factual date with Poppy. And on the face, perhaps that doesn't sound like such a big deal. Beneath the face, still, cowabunga. For one thing, Poppy will be the first woman Bill has ever pursued who isn't Katie, Brooke or Steffy. His appointment with baby Ma Quinn doesn't really qualify as a pursuit, does it? On top of that, there's the fact that there seems to be further than meets the eye going on between the publishing mogul and Luna's mama. You'll recall that the moment Bill caught a regard of Poppy, he couldn't tear his eyes down. In part, that was because she's lovely. But in addition, it was because he allowed that he knew her. She claimed that they had no way met but did so in a way that nearly assured that they had. The smart plutocrat is on Bill and Poppy having hooked up one near-forgotten night in the distant history. The indeed smarter plutocrat is on that appointment having redounded in Tada. The birth of Luna. Meaning that it'll turn out that his soon-to-be-discovered son is dating the son of longtime nemesis Ridge. How fun will those family feasts be? John McCook reveals behind-the-scenes perceptivity on Eric's medical miracle. On The Bold and the Beautiful, effects got really violent for Eric Forrester, and suckers were eagerly staying to know what's up with his serious health issue. Soap Opera Digest caught up with John McCook, the actor who plays Eric on the show, where John gave some behind-the-scenes perceptivity on Eric's medical phenomenon. He talked about how suckers replied explosively, the unanticipated return of Windsor Harmon as Thorne, and the ups and campo of acting out a character coming out of a really dangerous coma. John revealed the sap on the challenges of showing medical stuff, the close-knit connections among the cast, and the intriguing unknowns about what happens coming to Eric after the extremity. So, let's cave in and see what Eric has to say. John McCook spills the sap on Eric Forrester's health crisis. In a recent converse with Soap Opera Digest, John McCook revealed some intriguing details about the violent story that had suckers super agitated. The story revolves around Eric Forrester's serious health issue. Since Eric has shown signs of serious illness, observers have been concerned about what might be to the important favored character. McCook honored the big response from suckers, expressing how thrilled he's that people are so into Eric's story. He mentioned that the internet was buzzing with conversations and suppositions about Eric's fate. Suckers from each over-transferred dispatches felicitating him on his great career and feeling sad about the idea of losing Eric. This showed how deeply people connect with the characters on the show. One of the unanticipated surprises for suckers was the return of Windsor Harmon as Thorne. McCook happily talked about how great it was to work with Harmon again after a long time. The Bold and the Beautiful actor stressed the fun and togetherness the cast felt during this reunion. The interview touched on the turning point in the plot. The Christmas phenomenon had Eric recovering and breathing on his own. McCook talked about how his co-stars replied, praising their genuine expressions of joy. The actor stressed the unique bond participated by the cast and emphasized their collective understanding and support for each other.